In November, if I don't come out with this story, there is no way to hold them accountable. They ignored, they blocked me, insulted me online.
What seems to be the issue? First, with the car saga.
The car is broken, a trap, the engine is bad. When you are in traffic and you stop, for example, let's say for less than 30 seconds, you start shaking, it will stop, it will just shut down.
Right now, comedian Oswa, Guru Air trendy year, papa, because you University of Ghana, no brain koso, in some koso, in some dear. Ebi koso enuti na matransia me did the genesis, the exodus, and the revelation of the whole story. Just am dear day me dear bro, I see a joy TV news me just over like it no subscribe and I share edama me some local University of Ghana is me bre e koso just am for nim na say na wie ye nim finfin and so me bre ma ko fetch information, you know the bro. So now I know the genesis, the exodus, and the revelation of the whole story. It's a story nim. Say, and I'm sorry, Nasha say, when I'm University of Ghana, Guru, and the SRC president, now we're not in penny for tenants, and I'm seeing for event to be Maswa, a yet Miss University of Ghana. I am going to say, Bia, Tesanka Bia, or Miss Ghana, Miss Africa, Miss World, you know, with a Miss University of Ghana. Chessie about University of Ghana, ni nemu, ya pet or bar swana or dimu, ni say, ya mano a yet the crown as Miss University of Ghana. And it is on within vets near day. As a share so pa on the share so come. And they say a bar so now way and now see you winner. Now winner na near you know. Price are ubenya 1 ubenya Dubai. Ako 2 others ubenya car 3 ubenya a ye money sika be mo sika so ay den aka ho. It's near sika car and Dubai. Way and a winner ni benya e da kofie kwa fa kofie. After some winning a event na competition, you know, what the car, what the Dubai so coffee, after so sad day is castle a day, a coffee, and would Dubai coffee, just who got near Dubai at some holidays. Now, no, and a competition now, bury and a buyer back, if a competition on a rainy year, a friend Jasmine, on the winning competition. Winning competition, no falla, hands down. No winning competition, you know, good to see, yes. When we are competition now, let me present the car to you. And I'm from the car by Toyota VCDB. Where they la pass to Toyota. Hey, I feel the new gym. I pass to Toyota. And I have a guru. I go for a car road. The VC or that. Just say, oh my presentation. Yeah, every man Jasmine said, Jasmine can in here. Where they were feel like a dochi. I'm out for travel to a TikTok in the baby. I say.
You see that chicken,
yes, I heard the win of the Miss Eugene. When you're can come on. According to Jasmine, also over there the car na manewie. The car na manewie ya low to car da. What's the car no kwa na?
In November, if I don't come out with this story, there is no way to hold them accountable. They ignored, they blocked me, insulted me online.
What seems to be the issue? First, with the car saga.
The car is broken, a trap, the engine is bad. When you are in traffic and you stop, for example, let's say for less than 30 seconds, you start shaking, it will stop, it will just shut down. Every time you stop the car or you press on the brake for too long, the car will go off.
On the night of the finale, when the car was given to you, you noticed
yes,
that
we noticed the sounds that it was making, it was no. So it was on the 6th of September when we moved the car again that we realized so many issues. Letterbox broken, handbrake does not work, windows are permanently shut because the central lock part is also detachable, alignment is off, so your steering, you don't know whether your tires are straight or what's not, your left mirror is stuck, so you can't see your blind spots, which is a very dangerous thing. The seats are stained, there is no hand rails, battery terminals are bad, rusted, broken. The car stopped suddenly when I was was driving. That day I was even coming to work. I was driving, the steering wheel locked first, but the car is still moving. So it's like the car is moving at a speed you can't control. Luckily for me, there was nothing in my path.
Yeah.
That is stretch. That is when it happened. It just stopped. Prior to that happening, I had told them that these issues I have noticed. I even have proof of that.
But when you say them, are you speaking about?
So I'm talking about Antoinette Opoku was the first person I spoke to. She led me to Lois. They knew about the car, and in fact, they even told me that they will have a meeting with us so that we discuss. When I had told Lois, she told me that it's inaccurate and unfair. That it's unfair for me to say the car has issues. As in, maybe I should be grateful that I've even gotten a car. Why am I saying that the car is in poor condition? I was asking for insurance because the police had stopped me on the Spintex road that this car that I'm driving, there is no insurance on it. They even took my number and everything, that if I'm passing, I should come and show them that yes, this car is insured.
I video about TikTok. I just say, car no, central lock on your juma, gearbox on your juma, alignment in your juma, wheel, steering wheel nankasa, and san your juma. Ready a La Paz Toyota Tampa.
So right now, it is parked right behind these cars, like this, because when you move it, it doesn't start. Let's go into the car itself. In the car, there are no handrails, none whatsoever. This is detachable. This is detachable. This is detachable. These don't work, so these are permanently closed. This cannot be controlled. The central lock does not work, therefore you can't lock the cars. What else? You can't turn it on. Nothing works because the alternator is dead, battery is dead. This does not close because it came broken. What else?
Guru, let's say Guru de ayi asukwada na chenchene. Hey, and just say Jasmine. I did say me betu abonten say there be dey konenge. Etu Guru who say Jasmine dey say me about abonten. According to Jasmine, I say Guru invite no meeting. I'm catching say short meeting, 2 minutes meeting be pay. Okoye no, ana Guru man assistant friend Isaac. E je phone no. Ana meeting so na eye women's commissioner. Oh school mo so. Okay, sorry see eye executive no so obi. Friend no eye Antoinette Opoku. No so obi. Meeting ni nkonkom rankini na nkosi ni say. Adate na Jasmine yama oka. Now face we say complaints about it. Any can say you complain about it because ama oka it is a gift. And I just mean back I say debi Guru. Who can say I'm not nyadwen? Enya gift. Enya gift. Eya ade ama bre na menya. Iti any can say mo mama say car be as the winner for Miss UG. It will be catch am say gifter. Me no nyadwen because I've suffered. And I've endured every little pain just to get to this far or to win this Miss UG. It will catch them say gift I'm not nyadwen.
And I have proof to show them. They told me that then they'll sit with me and have a formal meeting. I agreed. But before that formal meeting could happen, the Women's Commissioner, Antoinette Opoku, called me under false pretenses to Kwapon Hall, telling me that we're going to have a casual 2-minute meeting about discussing the issues. When I got to the meeting, they took my phone. My phone was seized.
Who took your phone?
The Guru's assistant under the command of Guru. They took my phone.
Jasmine, hold on, because you just mentioned the Women's Commissioner and you are mentioning Guru. So was the Women's Commissioner there with Guru, or how was it like?
I think I should paint the picture better.
Right.
She told me that I should come to the Kwapon Hall for a 2-minute meeting with the pageant organizers. This was the day after I told them. In fact, the day I told them that the car has an issue and almost cost me my life. Mm-hmm. She told me that I should just pass by 2 minutes. I mentioned I'm busy, so I can't stay long. She said that's fine. When I got there, she told me the president is also here. So they led me to a room. The Kwapon sick bay at the time was under construction. So Guru entered, his assistant entered with Annette. So that is 3 people. And they took my phone. And when they took my phone, they started a meeting. He first spoke about how the car is a gift. there's a bonus gift. Because that day, when the car stopped and I got scared, I cried and I called Annette. Annette, I've told you the car has an issue, and now it almost cost me my life. So I went to park it at the SRC Union building that until something is done about it, I cannot move it. So that is what we were supposed to discuss. So he asked me, why have I gone to park the car at the SRC Union building? Even if it's a broken car, if somebody has given you a gift, I've never heard of anybody returning it. And I mentioned, it is not a gift because I entered a competition and I worked for it. People voted money. So it is not a gift. The cash price they also advertised, they told me they will not give it to me because they are now going to give me a car. They've given me a car. Yes, it was advertised, but fine, I left it. But even the car you claim you've given me, it is broken, and you know that. I told you. So that was what he said. That's a gift. I mentioned that was not a gift. Then after that, he told me that even if I want to hold him accountable, they are no longer there. And I quote, he said, the SRC building is empty. Annette's office is empty. My office is empty. I have parked out. So if you want to complain, what are you going to do? Because I'm not around. From my understanding, he's trying to say I can't hold him accountable because they are no longer there. He also mentioned in the meeting that the issues that I'm bringing up, they are not contracts, they are not under contract. I can't bind him to a contract or a memorandum of agreement. And I mentioned that if you are bringing a contract up, then that means can I have a lawyer? Guru told me that I have no right to a lawyer in that meeting because he's the president and I'm a student. I mentioned, okay, if you don't want a lawyer, can I at least seek advice from my guardians before I can move forward? Because this meeting was an ambush. He told me, no, the constitution stipulates that once a student meets a president, it is an official SRC meeting. Then I asked, an official SRC meeting in the Kwapon sick bay with my phone seized under false pretenses, it can't be. He then brought his car dealer. So a car dealer came. The car dealer claims that the car was in great condition and a whole lot of things.
I feel when you meeting now go be no. And some boy Jasmine to say, yeah, as a man can be. You knew we do come. You better no do come and take be. Almost free meeting now, say na fe dear. I'm blockade Jasmine, Women's Commission, and blockade Jasmine, or blockade no, or blockade no. I feel dear Jasmine, I text you, or text you, or text the boy, or text the encore. And my other contestants, no catch you, no, Montana, text a Women's Commission and say, na koso. Dear koso mempe. Missy Kana, me nine. Kai in swa, boy. Trip to Dubai in swa, and also you have the answer.
By the end of the day, we agreed that there's no way that you can tell me the car was in pristine condition. So we also agree that I will not tell people about this meeting. I will pretend it didn't happen. I'll pretend that I wasn't intimidated. You didn't try to intimidate me, and that we will move on. We said we'll have a meeting 4 times. Right after that meeting, mind you, the woman went to delete everything on the page. Like she deleted all the Miss UG accounts, deleted everything, all flyers, and then blocked me.
On the official page or her page?
Yes, the official Miss UG page. It does not exist anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So she blocked me. The assistant, his name is Isaac, who Guru asked me to talk to, stop responding to any message. I tried to exhaust all attempts to communicate with them. I even told some of the other winners to prompt them that please reply my text so we can talk about the awards. The Women's Commissioner told the winner, the other winners, to lie that her phone is spoiled.
What? Wow.
Yes, she told them to lie that my phone is spoiled and everything. So we were forced to go to the dean. And what even prompted going to the dean was after they had ghosted me, I had not come to say anything. I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to give them that reverence and that respect. So that's why for the most months, most people didn't know this was going on. Then Guru went on a live to lie, which was so confusing to me, to say that we had a discussion. I said the car drives, the car sparks, when he knows, and I have proof that I told you the car is dangerous. I also have proof that they told me to park the car because the car is a safety hazard. Isaac, Guru's assistant, told me They admitted that
Jasmine,
the car, yes.
hold on. But then get on Facebook. We have, some of these evidence. It's all, materials shared by Jasmine live on Facebook. So get on Facebook. You see what she's talking about. There are names mentioned in this particular discussion, and there are wild allegations. We will really love to hear from them. But then
this is Hits.
And I just also a bit chance to say, Women's Commission and Senate France say, when I according to Jasmine. I feel the demand 7 years Jasmine Yakran say Jasmine in tin quatia or sorry on a pioneer notification say a year airline barco dana say a year random services but me a job media what you say or no more year juma so about be too kind no say me maybe oh I feel one share a year ticket a receipt no so Women's Commissioner Dina Shaso Antoine Topoku. I say, Sikana was some of the mamma Would they chat ticket? And I'm Antoine Topoku, Women's Commissioner, and so found could buy.
Just yesterday, I was at work and I received an email from Egypt Air saying that thank you for using my service from Cairo to Dubai because they were supposed to do Egypt Air, then you transit to Cairo. They sent me that email that thank you for using my service. I was like, wow, this is interesting. You've not sent me details about the trip yet. This is happening. Then I noticed that they sent me the women's commissioner's letter also that she also used the service. That's when I found out that with them misusing money, they had also booked a trip and tickets for the women's commissioner. Mind you, they claim that they did not even have money to make sachets for the 4th and 5th runner-up. But some way, somehow, they were able to book a trip for the women's commissioner who has blocked me and refuses to account for the trip, for the money, and for the car.
So you've been blocked. I was coming to ask because I don't know. I was about asking that. Have you been able to ask them since they, in fact, you received that message from the Egypt Air? Have you been able to confront them again? That
I've been blocked. So when I realized that, you know what, the only way to force their hand is to really come out with the story because it's been months. And this would be like my 20th attempt to reach them. Calls, texts, emails. I even begged the assistant for an email. He never sent it to me. We did everything. We went to the dean. We wrote countless letters. We asked this person to ask this person. So many things. No answer. No answer. And there was a time they would speak to bloggers to make it seem like I decided that I don't want to go on the trip, even though they had blocked me. So it was very interesting.
So I want to ask, in all this discussion, I didn't hear you mention your mom, but then I'm hearing that your mom or your parents, were interfering the travel and all that. Was there anything like that?
No, there wasn't.
Did they stop you from going for the trip?
Pardon?
Did they stop you from going for the trip?
No, they didn't stop me from going for any trip. What trip? They haven't even told us where I'm staying, when I'm going. They didn't do that. So how would they even know what to do? Annette sent me like a ticket, and my name was even spelled wrongly. And on that ticket, we're still asking, can we have where we'll stay, what date and everything, ghosted. So we're like, for safety, we have to have this discussion to know these things. So nobody interfered in anything. Annette has to come and account for what the plan is or what it will be.
This is Hits.
Dubai na manko sikana boy car no so am da ma menso a condemn jere be battery terminals enya adwuma central lock enya adwuma gearbox enya adwuma car ni yentu utu enya yi utu ana uko wu o pese wu ana ukotu car no na Dubai so am dem consume da come women's commissioner eno ana just say ginger Jasmine say na asem no ba be chirem anu abechim from the head to toe ina asem na hyase the Exodus and the Revelation anam da brown if it is here if and we anam da brown. What do you think about this issue? What do you think about this issue? The guru need nkrofo yi the year Jasmine, is it fair? Me to me it's not fair. If it is a competition and I'm more yet which is a competition na more no the end results no ye be hu say eye sene mo kan ye na pepepe. what present card ama about you ano. But car now the man, you clearly know say any car now the man. You ton thrower ana the man. So why should you give that ton thrower to Jasmine? Is that Jasmine near fetching no want to say hey. Jasmine so nyana adwen so kra no atomo guru. Anka also the anka reputation there. Anka she dey no ho asem boni bia, but as dey ka kwai there. Guru. Mko tena sana mhwehwe no mayi. When we executives SRC executives mko tena sana mhwehwe no mayi. Cause a man for booty out to aba and a Jasmine say o me miss UG. And I was so what tena se no mpeni fa tena se say we ni e de be ma wo. We wi adwuma no. Mo fa den na man so akoye buei. Oh. So I say TV news we so be like now subscribe no ma share e da ma me. News na drop here na e da ma wo. Papa yɛntwetwe so kra ti we the latest news just my church na say mu fa comment every comment section once again TV news like it subscribe it na share